7 years ago, I had this crazy idea that I was going to give up my safe, secure job, which was a job for life, with an awesome pension, it wasn't hard work, it wasn't fun work either, but it wasn't hard work. And I decided that I was going to jack all of that in, and I was going to go into something I knew nothing about, apart from it was a hobby. And sorry, this is this is quite difficult to get out, so bear with me. So yeah, I decided that was it. I was jacking all that stuff in, and I didn't want to do that anymore. And I was going to get into coffee that I knew nothing about, that I've never had any experience of at all. I bought a 2 kilo roaster and a pallet of coffee from importers, and a friend who came in the coffee shop that we used to have as well, because that was the first thing that we did. Built us a website for, I think it was 50 mockers. It's crazy. And in 7 years, I remember the first pallet of coffee we bought. I didn't know so much, so I don't think we necessarily bought the right things. But a friend of mine who I'm greatly indebted to gave me Brazil Fazenda Cachoeira, and when he gave it to me, I hadn't cupped so much at that point, and if I had cupped, it wasn't natural, so I brewed it and enjoyed it very much, and got in touch with the company that were importing it, which was Macanta. And Macanta are now really important to us, and they're pretty much 90% of our imports come through those guys, which is great. But I remember going down to them, and they put a cupping on for me, and again, I'd never cupped with anybody. It was just like I'd only ever cupped on my own, and not really done it properly, if the truth be known. But these guys did this cupping, and they spent time with me, and they taught me through it, and they helped me, and they gave me advice, and let me have this fantastic coffee. And on that day, I remembered them talking about the trips that they go on, and how they're always visiting the farms they're buying from, and as an off-the-cuff statement, so I'd love to do that one day. And Stephen won't remember this, but I remember him saying, sure, we can organise that, we can get that to happen, you know, as people do. And 3 times I've meant to come to Brazil. First time was 2005 on the Brazil Cup of Excellence jury, and there was a mistake, an admin mistake, which meant I was missed off. 2006, sorry, that was 2006. Then I was put down in 2007, but I couldn't make 2007 the competition was cancelled. Then I was put down this year, but due to some politics and stuff, that wasn't going to happen. So I just decided, well, I'm going to come out anyway, and Stephen's very kindly fulfilled his promise 7 years ago. He would bring me here. I've just escaped from them all because I wanted 5 minutes on my own just to stare at the view, and I'm going to take a picture, and I will show you this picture on the screen now, so you can see what I'm staring at. It's pretty phenomenal. I'm feeling very kind of mushy, and yeah, it's not right because it's a coffee farm at the end of the day. But I've been really lucky in my life. I've kind of been able to do the job that I always wanted to do, set up the business I always wanted to. I've fulfilled many of my ambitions, and this was definitely one of them, to come here and kind of just see for myself. And I've been to a lot of coffee farms, but you know, this one's incredibly impressive, and it's pretty good. Hello, Mr. Bug. Yeah, I don't want to get too soppy on this, so I'm going to stop now because I feel all reminiscent and all the rest of it, but life's good.